did this like, oh, my eyes are watering. I did this like 6 years ago. It was at night, and I was all of a sudden there's this like bang and this like bunch of rolling, and I was like in shock, and sure enough, it had been an earthquake in Montreal, and I was kind of in disbelief when I went live during that stream, but sure enough, literally, like I got woken up by it. I thought my roommate was rolling a garbage bin or like the recycling across like the hallway, which is just behind me right there. But there was an earthquake in Montreal. So what was it like? Un tremblement de terre à Montréal. So what? Yeah, I got woken up by an earthquake. So what it was like was that it was like a sharp thud. It was kind of like the last earthquake that we had. It's kind of weird that that's how they seem to happen here. It's like a sharp shock and then a bunch of like minor rumbling. So it only lasted about like, I would say 15 to 20 seconds. And I am nauseous. I keep getting nauseous randomly lately, which sucks. But yeah, what I did, the first thing I did when I was like, holy shit, we just had an earthquake, was I went to Twitter because Twitter, everything is confirmed, right? Because I was like, okay, was this my roommate rolling? Yeah, well, you're awake too, says Jonathan. Yeah, of course I'm awake. Jonathan just texted me. I'm just getting texted. C'est qui? Est-ce qu'il y a des gens ici qui sont de Montréal ou du Québec? Oui, on vient d'avoir un tremblement de terre. Je vais essayer de garder cette diffusion en direct bilingue. We will rebuild. We will rebuild. My bra almost fell off of my dresser. I was awoken from my slumber by this very dramatic earthquake. As you can see, I would be sleeping right now. Regardons-moi. Oui, on vient d'avoir un tremblement de terre à Montréal. Donc, moi, j'étais réveillée d'un choc. Donc, c'était un très gros choc suivi par des mini-ondes. So it was a big, like, kind of shock. And then there was, like, a bunch of, like, little, shakes. And that's exactly what the other one last time was like years ago. It's always these big bangs and just like tiny bangs. Anybody else here? I see that Dr. Coconut's here. Oh, crap. I can't talk to you right now, Jonathan. Of course, everyone starts texting everyone whenever there's an earthquake, right? So as long as everyone's okay. Well, I'm okay. I just got woken up and I thought my roommate had rolled the recycling bin across the hallway because it's garbage day this morning. And then I went to Twitter, and sure enough, everyone's like, was there an earthquake? Was there an earthquake? And so it's impossible that it wasn't an earthquake. And I did not go check the seismographs. So Abe felt it. Yeah, so was it like I described? It was like a big shock and then a bunch of little shocks. Hit the like button if you're here. My name is Davison. I'm a local YouTuber / TikToker. I'm funny on TikTok. My name is Davison Video there. You might not recognize me because I literally normally look a lot better. I just woke up. I was rudely awoken by the shaking. Maybe it was François Legault reversing the curfew and then everyone was clapping in Montreal. Is that what happened? C'était François Legault qui avait renversé le couvre-feu. Alors tout le monde applaudit et c'était pour ça qu'il y avait un gros tremblement à Montréal. I wish. I hope it woke up François Legault. I hope he was asleep and he didn't get to sleep last night till 4 a.m. and then he just got woken up and he's like all upset right now and disoriented and mad. That's what I hope happened to François Legault. You felt it, says Abe. So anybody else from Montreal want to tell me their experience? Décris-moi ton expérience dans les commentaires, tous les gens qui habitent à Montréal. Probablement, cette diffusion a été envoyée seulement à des anglophones parce que mon canal, c'est en anglais. Mais c'est juste par la chance que vous êtes francophone. Puis, after the earthquake, more like curfew. No, I said the reason why we had an earthquake, I think, it wasn't an earthquake. It was that François Legault, who is the Prime Minister or Premier of Quebec, just announced that there's no more curfew. So everyone simultaneously at 7 a.m. in Montreal got up, started jumping up and down, and clapping. We don't, by the way, no more curfew. Let's just push the government to stop this shit. We don't need it anymore. Everyone's getting vaccinated. They're treating us like children. We elected them. They should not be acting like our supreme leaders. Yes, I will get political during a moment of crisis like this after a 20-second earthquake that might happen in China, not here. Yeah, we're worse than China and Quebec. Who thought we would ever say that? Congrats. No, they didn't remove the curfew. That's the joke. So we not only did we just face a national, as in, well, I don't want to pander to their egos and call Quebec a nation, but a provincial crisis. We still have curfew. So you were, Bruno says you were sleeping and you felt it. So you felt it the same way as me. It was like a bang, and then just like a bunch of shaking. Yeah, I mean, part of my stress with regards to what I'm doing lately, like how I'm rolling back from certain projects, is that I can't have a normal life entirely. Like I have to be inside by 9:30 p.m. You're still allowed to be on your property, so sometimes I'll sit out on my porch, but you can't see friends normally, you can't date normally. It's just and people are just accepting these rules, these new rules that are entirely arbitrary, and we have the goalposts haven't been defined, and they keep getting moved. So it sucks. Like if the government was truly accountable, they would say, hey, once we reach this threshold in certain number of cases, we will take away the curfew. But it's complete bullshit. They're not telling us any of that. There's no curfew in your mind. No, I guess not, but that doesn't make it better. I think our fundamental rights and freedoms are being trampled, and more people should get together and say this is no longer acceptable. The curfew does not transmit outdoors. Why don't they redefine it then say, okay, we still haven't reached a certain threshold of vaccination, so don't have large gatherings. I don't know. So there's only 2 people here who want to describe their experience. Hit the like button if you're here. We are currently live from Montreal post very dramatic 20 to 30-second earthquake this morning. It was a large bang followed by a bunch of tiny shaking. My bra almost fell off of my dresser. It was not everyone applauding the end of the curfew, though I wish it was. I'm sorry if I look like this, but I just woke up. I wish I could read the text my friend Jonathan sent talking about the curfew. So Dr. Coconut says, I'm from Texas. We didn't feel that earthquake all the way down here. Sorry. No, I guess not. They probably felt it, I'm guessing, in potentially Ottawa. It's the same fault line, I think, that runs from like Niagara Falls, Ontario, all the way here. So there's probably a lot of Ontarians right now. Is there anybody here from Ontario? Probably people in Toronto felt it. Do I hear any sirens? No, I mean, there's no way that, you know what, my guess on the Richter scale, that was about a 4.5. It was a 4.5, and then a bunch of tiny shocks. That's so funny. I was about to yell at my roommate and be like, the fuck, why did you roll the fucking recycling across the hallway when I was sleeping at 7 a.m? I need my fucking beauty sleep. Look at this face. This face needs help at this point, you asshole. But no, it wasn't him. Hit the like button if you're here. Why is nobody hitting the like button? Hello, RTX. So nothing in SK, so nothing in Saskatoon or Saskatchewan. You think the recycling is called off for today? No, I don't think anything is called off. That was very, it was enough to wake me up. That's how light of a sleeper I am. It was like enough to wake me up from my sleep. Oh, did anything fall down there? There's some trash out front because someone moved in. No, no, that's not the garbage. No. Here, I'm gonna ask my roommate. I think my roommate's up. Andreas? Andreas? Andreas, did you feel the earthquake? It was an earthquake. I thought it was you with the garbage. Okay. Yeah, and I was going to be like, Andres, why did you take out the garbage at 7 in the morning? I know it wasn't, I know. It was an earthquake, so I'm live. I'm capitalizing on this national tragedy. There was an earthquake, Max.
Yeah, I heard grumbling.
Yeah, it woke me up. How rude. We will rebuild. Throw a chair on the floor. I've got a bench right here. You can see how messy my freaking house is. We will rebuild. What? No, we won't. We won't. That messiness in this house is due to the earthquake. I don't think I'll ever, here, we have to do this. This is a meme that everyone does with an earthquake. So let's do this. I don't want to further annoy my neighbors downstairs. We will rebuild. Quebec earthquake 2021, we will rebuild. Here, let's start the rebuilding process. I need donations. Please start donating to my super chats to recover from this. Oh, be careful. I know. This is so scary. Is there going to be aftershocks? I imagine those will be like farts because the first one wasn't very dramatic. Oh, I think my neighbors outside are talking. Oh, I just woke up. Did you feel the shaking? As-tu senti cette mouvement? Louise, voyons donc, je dormais, puis tout à coup, il y avait des tremblements. Oui, je pense qu'on vient d'avoir un tremblement de terre, Louise. That's my invitation. I'm sorry, the last time this happened to you, I was like all giddy. So people like in my comment section were like, are you high? Were you high? I was like, no, I wasn't high. I was in shock. And the last time that I went live for an earthquake, it was worse. The secondary earthquakes are usually stronger. No! When is it going to happen? Is this the big one? Will Montreal finally separate from the rest of Quebec? Can we please float down the St. Lawrence River and attach ourselves to like the Maritimes so we don't have to deal with Quebec's bullshit anymore? Better yet, can we please become American? Why not? I hope you can be a voice actress. I was a voice actress for years. So I've been in video games. I've voiced audiobooks. That's what I do on TikTok. I have a funny TikTok with me doing a stupid voice like Frank the Talking Dog or Strong Bad. Oh, look at this Mentos nail polish. Like I can do all sorts of silly voices. Thank you for that compliment though. Put a glass of water right on the edge of your dresser. That will show the aftershocks or that'll indicate when there's a next one. Why do I want to put a glass of water? Just so we have some more drama? This is water, or do we want like a glass, like glass, so we can see like the ripples and shit? Wow, I didn't know that you were talented. I would hope that after 64,000 subscribers on my main YouTube channel, 50 million views, 60,000 followers on TikTok, and 20,000 followers here, as well as having made six figures for several years running, I would hope you know that I'm talented in some way by now. I also have 20-something thousand followers on Instagram. I am a creator, and I have created in multiple genres. I can do live. I've done radio. I have talent. And now I am an live, on-the-scene reporter reporting on the Montreal earthquake 2021. So, add that to my resume. Didn't know I was. That's mean. Why are you being mean? Good morning, Noah THX. Yeah, there's more drama after farts. At least put on a bra. Why? Fuck you. I don't have to fucking. It was an earthquake. I don't. Here. There's another earthquake right now. Fuck you. I have to put on a fucking bra. Part of my work on the internet is not wearing a fucking bra. You go first, Jerome. You must not like women then if you're telling me to put on a bra. Ew, people are assholes. Va chier, là. C'est pas à toi de me dire quoi porter. Va manger la marde, Jérôme. I also am pretty, in case you didn't notice. I mean, I might look unkempt right now with messy hair, but I was awoken from my slumber by an earthquake. Plus, I have like leftover lipstick half on. Tu l'as senti aussi? Oui. Donc, c'était un gros bang suivi par des mini-tremblements. Et ça durait, c'était d'une durée d'une vingtaine de secondes, peut-être une trentaine. Et il y avait un genre qui vient de se plaindre que je porte pas de soutien-gorge. Va manger de la merde. Va manger des crottes de Justin Trudeau. Parce que j'ai pas le temps pour ça. Cette monsieur le misogyne. Connard, monsieur le connard. J'ai un bon sens de l'humour, mais pas pour des insultes personnelles. So fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Va chier. Mais pas toi. Pas toi qui viens de parler du tremblement de terre. Where are you, afraid Dr. Coconut? Defend my honor. Don't let people harass me. Why should I put on a bra? What the fuck? Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me to flash my titties after this earthquake. I'm in a weird emotional state. Some guy just made fun of me for not wearing a bra. Tell him to go eat shit. I was arousing him too much. It was going to give him a full body shaking. I'm kidding. Okay, enough. I didn't mean that. I take it back. Jurassic Park style. So wait, so I should put thank you. He did. He left. He left after I started cussing him out. YouTube, I'm allowed to tell a viewer to not be a jerk about whether or not I'm wearing a bra. My body, my choice, and boobs do not hurt anyone. They actually help babies, and from what I understand, they also help heterosexual men and lesbians. Okay, let's move on. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I've been live. I've gotten some of your feedback. What Haven? That there was really an earthquake. Is anybody else here from Ontario? Or any other region? Still looking good post-earthquake. I mean, I'm not looking at my best, but I'm not properly lit. And I have some makeup left on from last night. I even forgot what day it was yesterday. It was indeed Sunday. So you felt it in the plateau. It was everywhere because moi j'habite à NDG. I live in NDG. So I felt it down here. Did you scream tabarnak when it happened? No, but because the first thing I literally thought, and I'll tell you guys a quick story time after this about me getting hit by fucking lightning. So the first thing that I thought was that it was my roommate wheeling the recycling across the hallway or the garbage. We don't keep our recycling bin typically inside, but it felt like thud, like, you know, like wheels rolling across flooring, and you're just sitting in a room and it's like something heavy, right? That's what it felt like. But then I kind of quickly realized, I'm like, why would he do that at 7 a.m? Like, even though because it's trash day today and they usually come at like 9 a.m. But your brain will try to make sense of any stimulus it receives at first that's foreign. So the first explanation of my sleepy brain was that it's surely my roommate wheeling the recycling down the hallway. Well, I had the same experience when I got hit by lightning when I was like, I don't know, I was like 11 or 10. I was swimming at a nature reserve in Ontario, and lightning hit the water. So my body started to like flip-flop and I went under the water and I was like, and I thought my brother had swum over top of my body and was kicking me in the head and kicking me in the body. No, my body was convulsing because the fucking electric shock passed through me and I didn't die. So it was sort of like that, though. It's probably more dramatic to get electrocuted at that scale. Yeah. And then I realized, oh shit, because there was a huge bang before when the lightning hit the water and I convulsed. But nope, it was an earthquake. I want to see the reports from CJAD and La Presse. Yeah, I thought I told the lightning story on this channel before, but maybe not. Oh. What's up with all that honking? What? I'm so mad when people say shit. I mean, why would it? I'm mad. I'm literally still pressed that someone told me to put on a bra. That's such a weird comment. That means he was looking at my tits. That's so weird. But it makes me mad because it's none of his goddamn business. Should you tell, I'm taking a poll, should you tell women post-earthquake to put on bras? Maybe, but it really wasn't more than a 5. If it was a 5.5, it was an initial 5.5 followed by like rolling 4s. That was not a 6. That was not a 7 on the Richter scale. If I would, I can pull up the seismographs right now. Sure, even before you ask them if they're okay. Exactly. Put on a bra, bitch. Oh, by the way, there was an earthquake. Are you okay? It was a 3.8? Okay, there you go. Yeah, it didn't feel that dramatic. Here, let's look at the seismographs. The rumble was more impressive than initial. Bitch, put on a bra. Don't want to see your titties jiggle in the aftershocks. Everyone does. Are you kidding me? I'll turn that into a fucking TikTok clip. If another earthquake hits right now and everything goes like this, oh, trust me, I'm publishing that shit. Don't tempt me. Okay, so, oh my God, I'm so like fucking, I'm more offended that I'm not put together. Can you guys still hear me, by the way? Because you're kind of mushed on my nightstand. So, seismograph, Montreal. Am I twerking? Exactly. I will stand up and ask to camera, let that earthquake do the shaking for me. I will do the laziest twerk ever. Earthquake twerk. Actually, I'd be less likely to be taken down on TikTok for a violation if I just let my ass shake. So, seismograph, Montreal. See the shaking, seismogram viewer. Okay, can we not? Can we literally not? Plus, oh, this is one of those annoying maps that like, Quebec, Montreal, LM, Montreal, MNTQ. Oh yeah, you can see it. That's really cool. Here, I'll show you guys the waveform. See? I told you. Bam. Bing, 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 bing. Normal. Bam. Bing, 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 bing. We don't say we're not scientific on this live stream. Hold on. I lost people when I started screaming about the twerking. It's fine. So, here, let's see what people are saying on Twitter. 11 notifications. So, Jonathan, my friend, said, I thought it was just construction, but it was a bigger shake than usual. Vicky O'Connor said felt in Saint Bruno on Montreal's South Shore. Sidine said felt in Blainville, north of Montreal. Miriam said felt in Laval. And then Nils just said, I just love the noise of these things and they never seem to do any damage. Well, yeah, no shit. It was only like a, oh yeah, I have to look at what it was. Someone said it was a 3.3. And then Nils said he only heard it in Rosemont. That's not true. That is not true. Okay, so let's see what it was. Someone said it was a 3.8 live chat. You never know when the aftershock will come. Move the camera. Okay, so it went so high, the shaking, that it actually cut off the top. Montreal earthquake intensity. Not the 1732 earthquake. There we go, 4.0. So it was a 4. So quake info, moderate magnitude 4.0 earthquake at 10 kilometers depth on the 17th of May, unspecified near Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So I can no longer be under the illusion that I'm not living in an earthquake zone, because I've now lived through several Montreal earthquakes. So I might as well move to not Florida, California at this point, because life is probably better there. And they live with the constant threat of earthquakes, and their buildings are built to code, more importantly. Yes, I'm okay, because after the first earthquake I endured, I did a lot of research, and I know that if they're small in magnitude, the damage is minimal to non-existent. And that was too small to, I think, really damage anything. A 4 doesn't typically damage anything. It just woke me up from my sleep. And I first thought it was my roommate wheeling the garbage down the hallway. And I was like, what the hell? Because it's garbage day today. And then I was like, oh shit, no. Went to Twitter. I was like, it's an earthquake. And it's Monday morning. And I completely forgot it was. Because I went on a very long hike yesterday. I wonder what it'd be like when another earthquake, or I wonder what it will be like when another earthquake hits and I'm like on a walk. I wonder what it feels like. At least nothing fell down. I told you, it disrupted my bra. See, that's why I'm not wearing a bra. It flew off my chest and landed on my dresser. One in a million odds, and it made it. It's probably fracking related. I've never felt one in New York City. No, we're on a fault line. I wonder how many viewers this has already. It probably has like 500 views. Let's check. What else can we pull up about the earthquake? Let's look up news, and then I'll look up my quake info. They said that there was a 3.4 magnitude earthquake in Quebec, not Montreal, on December the 28th. I never wanted to put Montreal on this map. Reinsurance coverage now exhausts at $1.65 billion for earthquake events. Uh-oh. Early morning earthquake shakes up Montreal, March 6th, 2020. So we've been getting earthquakes here for a while. Is there fracking happening around here? I don't think there is. There's fracking in the States that's happening, and I'm sure there's maybe fracking in Alberta, but I don't think there's fracking in Quebec. Actually, there's been quite a number of earthquakes around here lately. There was one in Montérégie on the 13th of January. Uh-oh. Like I said, Montreal's going to break off. We're going to float down the St. Lawrence River, and we're going to attach ourselves to the United States, and then we can be happy. And if we don't hit the States, then maybe we'll keep floating, and we'll hit the Maritimes. We can be like astronauts in the ocean. What you know about rolling down in the deep, when your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. Anybody know that song? That's what my broadcast could have been. Just me singing that and then end the broadcast. And some people would get it and other people wouldn't. TikTok generation would understand. So, okay. Oh God, my thumbnail's so bad. So bad. Oh, one dislike. It's probably the guy I cussed out. No, it doesn't say how many views I have. That poor bra is traumatized. It is. So let's see if there's anything. Okay, so hold on. CJAD Montreal. CJAD Montreal. 4.0 earthquake hit Montreal at 7 a.m. Are you going to say anything? Oh, well, they're saying 3.8. You're right. Somebody else said 3.8. Another site says 4.0. I could believe it was a 4.0 followed by, I mean, it was only 4.0 for a very short period of time. Or maybe they just rounded up. I don't know. Bit of an update on that truck that hit your building this morning. Haha. It was 34 kilometers west southwest of Sorel Tracy. That's where the epicenter was. Okay, so now the birds just stopped singing, says Susan in Greenfield Park, like a huge truck hit the building, reports Suzanne from the Cégep Library. So funny. It's a quake. Tune in. Automatic detection of seismic event magnitude 4.0. Okay, so they're kind of wavering between 3.8 and 4.0. Let's split it in the middle. It was a 3.9. 3.9 GPA. That's it. Nothing happened. There's probably no damage, no fatalities. It was very minor. Yep, look at what the animals are doing. If they start acting weird, there's an earthquake coming. Well, there hasn't been an aftershock, so you guys didn't get to see Booby Shaking 2021. Okay, then. I think we're going to wrap up this ridiculous broadcast. I mean, I shouldn't pray for another earthquake. We don't want a major one because buildings here aren't made for it. I don't think, I mean, it doesn't feel any different in here. I didn't go examine our foundation or anything. And I don't live in a building with natural gas right now, so I'm a little less worried in that regard. Of course I'm going to go back to bed. Because I went to sleep at I don't even fucking know. 11 or midnight last night. And I woke up a couple times, but I was literally in the deepest, nicest sleep when I was woken up by this rude as fuck earthquake. One shake for the road. Okay, guys, take care. I already am surrounded by pillows. Look how many pillows I have. See? I'm perfectly safe. I could maybe be hit by my fan. My bra might fly off the dresser, reattach itself to my body, and therefore Jerome from an unknown location in Quebec can be satisfied and less offended that I have tits as a something-year-old woman. Anybody else want to offer any feedback about the earthquake, your personal experience before we wrap this up? Est-ce que tu veux me décrire ton expérience personnelle avec le tremblement de terre à Montréal? J'aimerais l'entendre. Racontez-moi ton histoire de tremblement de terre avant que je m'en va. I got my pillow for it. We should just end this broadcast as it began. Tucked into bed. After the dramatic May 17th earthquake. So the personal consequence I faced from it was that it woke me up. And I initially thought it was my roommate rolling the garbage down the hallway. But no, it was an earthquake. Perfect. Sleep safe. Thank you. Okay, guys. Love to you all. Bye. Buongiorno.